Wow!
That's a great song.
How do you spell that?
Hi, I'm Sydney. Welcome to the Forbidden Cities, a Keeper of the Lost Cities podcast where Jaycie and I talk about Keeper of the Lost Cities books, theories, characters, ships, and more.
Hello, and welcome to episode 11 of the Forbidden Cities podcast. It's me.
And Jaycie, hi. So we are making... Our episode 11 is actually being recorded at my house instead of normally at the undisclosed location.
Which allowed opportunity for...
Too many people. So two of my siblings are here. Karis, you can say hi.
Hi.
Wow, that's... You're going to find soon that was uncharacteristically quiet of her. Mm-hmm. And then Aiden, my brother, is here.
Hello there.
That's not his normal voice.
I know.
Okay, Aiden, stop sliding around.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's really loud. I'm sorry. And no, they've never been on recordings before, so we'll see how this goes. And Sydney also brought someone with her.
Yes, this is my sister, Kylie.
Hi.
Okay, so each of you should probably say your names.
All right.
I mean, not your names, your ages.
So Karis,
I'm 15.
Aiden,
13.
Kylie.
14.
So, oh well, it's like 13, 14, 15. Okay.
And then you're 16 and you're 17.
Well, we're both about to be 17.
soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're
So the episode we're doing today is going to be like theme songs for characters. We were thinking about what we wanted to do, and we actually kind of like brought it up, and then we were like, let's ask on the Instagram what we should do. And someone suggested it, and we were like, it's a sign.
Mm-hmm.
So
We
yes.
actually pulled in Aiden first, and then the girls were like, oh, we're going to join, so
well,
they joined.
they saw Aiden's picks, so I'm really excited for Aiden's picks. They looked at his list and laughed really hard, and then were like, wait, can we be in it too? So we have a bunch of people here. It's going to be maybe a little chaotic. We'll see how it goes, but it's going to be fun.
Okay, you guys can talk, you know.
Oh, yeah, you guys can
Silent.
talk now. But, like, we're going to try to go one at a time so it's not too crazy.
Yeah.
All right,
Kylie,
so...
what are you doing with your jaw?
I don't know. I have a retainer in, and it makes weird noises.
Should we have them talk a little more so they can recognize their voices?
Sure.
Like, say something
here,
about you.
I'll interview each of you.
Okay.
So, Karis, just because I'm straight across from you, I'll have you go first. Karis, who's your favorite character?
Keith, duh.
Keith, and you may think that everyone's going to answer the same thing. You'll be surprised when I get to Aiden. Karis, who do you ship with Sophie?
Keith, duh.
And Kylie.
Oh, wait, ask her favorite book.
Oh, Karis, what's your favorite book?
Okay, to be honest, I don't know what happens in each book, but I know what happens, just not what book it happens in.
So
yeah,
what would be...
It's going to be spoilered, by the way.
Yeah, I'll put a spoiler alert.
I have no idea.
What's your, like, favorite event, then? Your
Or
favorite thing
scene.
that happens, or scene?
All of them?
I'd say Karis is the
Alright.
least super fan out of us. So.
Yeah.
The least
Well,
super
I like Unlocked because this letter, it made me sad.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, so she's the one I've talked about before. So she, like, never reacts to Keeper of the Lost Cities or gets super annoyed when I talk about it, but then she calls me up to her room when she's reading Unlocked and is just sitting in her bed sobbing. And I was like, what?
Jaycie told me, and I was like, wow.
That's me.
All right, next, Kylie.
Hi.
Kylie, who's your favorite?
Keith.
Keith, yes.
Duh.
Like Karis.
Absolutely.
And who you ship with Sophie.
Keith. Duh.
And what's your favorite book?
Honestly, probably Unlocked.
Unlocked.
Too,
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because I liked all of the like world building in it. It wasn't really a book, but I liked all the stuff at the beginning, and then also like
Yeah, from the series
from all the
guide.
extra stuff.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Because it really helped like shape the world
See, that's why
in
I
my
liked it.
mind. And then I also liked
Sorry.
the book part of it because it made me cry a lot.
Yeah,
So
see,
was cool.
that's why Unlocked is my favorite because I don't remember what happens in which
Let's
book,
just-
and that helps me.
We talk about MBTI types a lot, so let's just say Karis is ESFP, Kylie's ENFP, and...
And Aiden is ISFP, the same as Dex.
Yep.
And you will see that soon. Aiden, who's your favorite character?
Dex.
Who do you ship with Sophie?
Sophie.
Guys, he's Red Nightfall. He's Red Nightfall.
Oh, and that's true. We probably will not have spoilers past Nightfall because Dex isn't there. I mean, not Dex. Alden.
Aiden.
No, I can't talk.
Okay, Aiden has only read Nightfall. Or read up to... Wait, no, he's in Legacy.
yeah,
He's in
yeah.
Legacy.
There's a point of
Sydney.
myself. I just called Dex.
Finley,
Okay,
Finley is currently
listen.
unable to English.
Yes.
Not sure where Sydney was going with that, but I think she was going to say that Aiden's in Nightfall. He's not. He's in Legacy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like
So
okay.
100.
so he pretty much knows everything that happens, except he's a little fuzzy on the details of Unlocked. So we won't go too much into Unlocked, but you know, Karis and Kylie kind of just did. So yeah, that's kind of everybody we have here. Karis and Aiden are my siblings. Kylie is Sydney's sibling. So the way that we kind of decided to do it is we made a master list of all the characters that we were going to go through, and not everyone has a song for every character, and some of the characters we have more than one song for.
Absolutely.
But it's going to be fun, and I guess we'll kind of figure it out as we go.
And we would play the songs on the podcast, but you know that's
But
a little illegal. So
So we'll at least say like our favorite line, or the line that reminds us the most of the character. So I guess we'll just kind of go in a circle. You guys can't see our circle, but it's like Sydney is next to Karis, and then Karis is next to Kylie.
I don't want to go first.
Kylie's next to Aiden.
Go this way.
Okay.
Oh, this way.
Well, we'll go in the opposite direction. So Jaycie's next to Aiden. Jaycie and Aiden are buddies. Then Aiden's next to Kylie. Then Kylie's next to Karis. Then Karis is next to Sydney, and then it's back to me.
Yeah.
So, I guess I'll go first. So for Keith, I've got 2 songs, and I probably could come up with more, but I just wrote down the 2 that came to my mind first. I have Treat You Better by Shawn Mendes, which I think Sydney actually told me about.
Yep.
And Perfect by, I think, Ed Sheeran. But I don't think this is on Shannon's list, because, you know, she has the list.
Guys, you're allowed to react, you know.
Yeah, you guys, like, put your phones down.
Oh, no, I'm looking at the lyrics.
You can look up the lyrics right here.
So,
Yeah.
Perfect, he actually says in what was it, Nightfall? Where he's like, no, Foster, you look perfect. That, whenever I heard the song Perfect, I was like, wait a second. So
we should do that with Row and Bo.
Do what?
So Aiden thinks that the
Imagine
song
Row singing to Bo.
Perfect. Aiden has really funny, like, perspectives on things, so he's gonna be interesting.
Aiden, don't rustle your paper.
Yeah, that's loud on it. We discovered that.
Trust me.
Okay.
If I even squeak in my seat, you can hear it in the podcast.
So Aiden, what'd you get for Keith?
I have Keith 2 songs, Treat You Better and Maybe Believer by Imagine Dragons.
Why?
It sounded like a Keith song.
What's okay? I forgot. So the line from "Treat You Better," well, the whole song "Treat You Better" is really Keith. But you know, I know I can treat you better than he can. Any girl like you deserves a gentleman. Then "Perfect" is just, you know, you look perfect tonight. So Aiden, what's the line from "Believer" that made you think Keith?
Can you search the lyrics up?
I can do it real quick.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have a ton of Imagine Dragons songs for my Keith because I have a ton of Keith songs. So
Sydney has a lot of songs, just like that
don't
end of
feel
story. A lot of songs.
oh yeah, I was broken from a young age, taking my sulk into the masses.
Oh, that's not
That
too
was
bad.
broken from a young age.
Yeah.
From his dad.
Yep.
I mean, not every line is him, but I could definitely see that
Some
that
lines.
line. Yeah.
What is this rap? I get a unicorn out of a zebra? I wear my uniform like a tuxedo. This dragon don't hold his breath.
Dragon, it's Fitz.
Yep.
If you guys saw the Fitz thing, so on Keeper of the Lost Cities Week on Instagram, Shannon like had 5 defining factors of Sophie, 5 defining factors of Keith, and 5 of Fitz. And for some reason, unknown to me, dragon was one of Fitz's defining qualities.
And what, running?
Running. We're gonna bring this up whenever we get to the book 1 episode. I'll bring this up again. But it was teal, levitator, dragon, caring. If anyone who's read Flashback, like the ending of it with Alvar, caring, and
I mean, he's kind of caring sometimes, but that's not a key quality of Fitz.
no,
I
and
imagine Fitz as Mike Tyson.
running, and the person.
What?
Because he punches Alvar too much.
Oh my goodness, he does. I've noticed that. Okay, Aiden's right. He does punch Alvar a lot, and I like internally cringe every time. That might be because like I have the.
I like Alvar, but the only reason I like him is because Fitz doesn't.
Okay, we're gonna do an Aiden interview at
We have to. But the only reason I cringe every time Fitz punches Alvar because I have like the guilt processing level of an elf, which is kind of pathetic.
I actually cry every time he punches Alvar.
Aww.
Yeah.
Okay, Kylie. Kylie, your turn. What is
This
the
is
song
gonna be
for
quite the episode.
Okay, mine are like really depressing, mostly because I'm thinking of the unlocked one, and so it's "Trying My Best" by Ants and Zebra, because
Is there a lyric you can think
like
of?
a line.
I can pull up the lyrics. You can cut out like silence, right?
Well, it will take a minute to edit, and we're trying not to
Here,
edit.
I'll do it real quick for you. What's it
Sydney
called?
and I will try to, or I'll try to fill
Trying
the
my best.
silence.
Okay. You guys can do this before
Trying
it gets
my
to yours.
best.
Ants and Zebra? Okay. Do you have more?
And then I also have I Talk to the Sky by Maddie Estelle, which is really sad because it's like you have to look up the lyrics for those too.
Look at from now on. Everyone look up your lyrics before it comes to you while the is going.
And then I also have Wonder by Shawn Mendes, which is obviously like about Sophie, and then Please Notice by Christian Leap, which is also like
that one's good.
So Keith one.
Okay, look at
what's like a key line from Trying My Best.
Here, let me look.
Reading. Try not to let there be too much dead air, because I don't want to have to edit much. Okay, so by the way, guys, it's like 10 p.m. on Friday night, and I release Saturdays, so this will be exciting, editing tonight.
Okay, so the first verse is a pretty good example of, how the song relates to Keith. It says, I know you think I've got it all figured out because I walk around like my head's in the clouds, but I'm just a boy with his heart pouring out of his head. Aww. I wish that you could just see the pain that I've seen and all the times I've spent being not me.
Oh, that is so cute.
Okay, here. And what's your other one?
I'll do I Talk to the Sky because I feel like that one's also.
I think Aiden's the only one here who doesn't care that much about Keith, and it's because he's literally Dex. He loves Dex because he literally is him. Whenever I first read the series, I was like, Dex is my brother. What?
Here, Kylie.
And so now
no, that's a different song. If it's not well known, the lyrics aren't going to be on there, and so I don't think they're on.
Did you hear?
I said
put in the artist too. Yeah. I guess that's the same reason I like Orleans, because we're similar. We kind of end up liking a character that's really similar to you, I feel like. Sydney, do you like Sophie?
Yeah, she's okay.
Really?
She's not.
Especially in flashbacks.
Yeah, I like Sophie. Kinda. I like her. I like her most in the middle books.
Yeah.
Like Lodestar.
I was rereading, because Sydney and I are, hopefully, time permitting, going to record a book 1 episode, like talking about book 1. When I reread it, I was like, okay, I kind of like Sophie in this. She's really young, like she sounds a lot different than she does in the later books. But I was like, she doesn't bother me as much in here, and I think it was just because she wasn't mad at Orly.
Okay, we gotta go through this fast.
Okay,
what does this say?
So the lyrics for this one, I feel like now that I read them, they could totally work for Orly too, but which makes me sad. But it's mostly the chorus because it makes me think of like Keith thinking about Sophie. It says, I write down things I wish I could say to you. I talk to the sky. I collect words I wish I could give to you. I talk to the sky. The sky doesn't say a word. And then
that's so pretty.
I know. It's such a pretty song.
No one's there at night. No one to save my soul. I am my own here at 2 a.m. once again. I don't think it's been too long since I last saw your eyes, but no one ever told me that it would be the last time. What's the name of this song?
I talked to
It's by someone named Maddie Estelle.
Maddie Estelle. I just need to write that
Karis,
down.
your turn.
Oh, it's my turn.
All right, Karis, what songs do you have for Keith?
Okay. So, of course, I have Treat You Better because... and Perfect, of course. And then, I wrote down Hold Me While You Wait just because it's, like, sad-ish, I wish that I was good enough. If only I could wake you up. And then I wrote down one just for fun because I thought it was funny. Bohemian Rhapsody.
Oh, that's kind of accurate. Mama just killed a man.
Yes. Oh my yes.
That's like morbidly funny. I just want to warn you guys in advance. Whenever we get to Kenrick, I'm a little worried because Karis really likes Cedric jokes.
I don't, and I even put one down.
And they're amazing.
I know.
didn't even put any for Kenrick.
So I might be like in shock in a minute. Okay, Sydney, what'd you get for Keith?
Okay, I have a bunch. I'm just gonna say the well-known ones. Mm-hmm. So like Happier, of course, by Marshmallow.
Marshmallow.
Is that who it is?
I haven't heard this song before.
No, it's like, you haven't?
No. You'll have to tell me about these later.
Okay, I'm gonna have to look at the lyrics for you but everyone knows that one, so I'm not
You
gonna
can't
do it
see
right
the
here.
glare Sydney just gave Jaycie, but she's like,
She's like, how have you not heard
Okay,
this
so
song?
one of
You
them...
uncultured swine.
It's like she was offended.
Okay, I gotta go back and get the lyrics. Okay, one of them is on Shannon's playlist. Kylie, what are you doing on your phone?
I thought of one for Fitz, and I'm trying to remember it.
Okay.
You guys don't know the whole backstory to this, but it took us like 15 minutes to get Kylie off her phone for the podcast.
Okay, so this one's called...
15
It
minutes,
took like
Jaycie.
it took 5 to 10.
It
took
did
5 to
not.
10.
It did not.
Continuing.
Anyway,
This one's on Shannon's playlist. It's called Low Fidelity by The Spill Canvas. And it reminds me so much. I think it's on her Lodestar playlist. And it just reminds me so much of Keith and Lodestar Away from Sophie. And it goes, I'm going to read a bunch of these lyrics because they're good. Wish I could hold you up in my arms, keep you safe and sound from any harm. I can't seem to function from this far away, and every little moment looks so dull without your color in my day. Oh, it feels so good to hear you speak. This is where I start to miss you, more than I can bear. I hate this distance in between us, I don't think it's fair. All my time spent wondering how I stay true to you, but you're not here, and now I fear I'll never get back to you. And then, what's that other one? Oh, would have carried you to anywhere you pleased, even if my limbs were broken and my body was diseased. Yep.
That's even him at the end of Unlocked, too.
Yep.
That one's so sad.
There's a million little voices telling me I should have stayed.
This hurts my heart.
I know, especially if you listen to it. I played it earlier and y'all didn't seem to care, but it was just like,
It was sad.
it punches. Just like,
Oh, and for reference, for those of you who don't know, like, Shannon's playlist, what are you talking about? Shannon she didn't release one for Legacy or Unlocked, but she
And
used
I'm
to
very
create.
upset.
I'm so sad. I want to read the Legacy ones because I want her to, talk about Orin. What was I gonna say? Right, so Shannon used to release playlists with every book that were like her inspiration for writing it, but I think it just got really busy for her, so she stopped.
Yep.
But Shannon should keep doing that, in my opinion.
Please.
Okay, number 2 we have Fitz because we have to be fair. So I only got one song for Fitz.
Oh, wait, was I done?
Oh wait, yeah, were you done?
Oh, okay, I'm just going to name some off.
All right.
Undone is by Lifehouse, I think. It's also on Shannon's playlist. It's good. Don't Worry You Will by the Lovely the band, not the Lovely, is also very key. Like, just look these up afterward. And then Superheroes is also on her playlist. Those are the good ones.
Cool. Now to Fitz. The only one I have written down for Fitz is like a joke because I can't bring myself to care. And his is Chandelier.
That was like my Bohemian Rhapsody.
Aiden, what do you have for Fitz?
I have one. It's him with Sophie in flashback. It is Shape of You.
No.
No.
Yeah.
Disturbing. That was so disturbing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dead. Okay, but that's oddly accurate because I feel like that's what the Fitz v romance was like. It was
It's
like,
cringy.
yeah.
He even said, "I want it to be you."
Oh, so that he
And
used the
it's-
word you.
I want it to be your shape.
No.
Okay, we're gonna move on before this gets any creepier. Kylie, do you have any for Fitz?
Okay, my only one that I could think of, and it doesn't quite work with all the lyrics, but like the beginning of Leave Me Alone by NF. He's like really angry.
What are the lyrics?
What are the lyrics? Do you know?
Yeah, I have them right here. Okay. Panic stricken, handle business, not a joke. Manners missing, travel different, no control. Time to listen, time to zip it, keep it closed. My description, highly gifted, take some notes. Lack of interest, why'd you visit, hit the road. I'm kind of twisted, so keep your distance, be a ghost. Be a ghost. And then it just keeps going on. And he's like really angry.
Yeet.
Therefore his Fitz.
It's just Fitz yeeting Alvar across the yard, basically.
Especially like
Like
manners
Tyson.
missing and
There's in this group there's a lot of Fitz bashing, so
Sorry about this.
warning.
Fitz v lovers, you might just want to skip to Dex. Kara, it's your turn.
Okay, so I got 2. One of them is Before You Go, because it's like, before you go, was there something I could
Oh,
have
that's
said
true. So
to
okay,
make your heart be better?
that's fair. I like that because I could see Fitz being kind of like, oh wait, no, I kind of was a little bit like he did like
He
Sophie.
apologized.
He seems sad
Right.
about it. Like,
Yeah.
he
In
seems
Unlocked.
sympathetic.
Yeah, and actually, I have Before You Go written for a different character. We'll get to it. Don't spoil it. But yeah, I could see Fitz being like a little bit really apologetic because in Unlocked, being like, oh, before you go, is there something I could have said to make it not be so harsh?
And then the other one was What About Us?
Aw, that's true.
the fact
Okay,
that
Karen's
Karen
are
was
good.
actually nice to Fitz.
Yeah, I'm going
is
to.
really surprising.
Okay, I need that's fair. I need to go back and like change where I said Fitz shippers need to skip to Dex. No, you guys just need to skip to Karis.
Yeah. Okay, so mine is actually kind of sympathetic. I have Atlantis by Seafret, and so the lyrics to it, just I don't know why it's like a failing romance, and so it goes, it's in my heart, it's in my head. I never take back the things I said. So high above, I feel it coming down. She said, in my heart and in my head. Tell me why this has to end. Oh no. I can't save us, my Atlantis, we fall. We've built this town on shaky ground. I can't save us, my Atlantis, oh no. We've built it up to pull it down.
That's good.
Yep.
See, Sydney and Karis are fair. The first, I mean, I just said Chandelier. And
I mean, I also put Me.
Yours is
I put Me by
Alright, next yet.
Taylor Swift. And then,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, so for Dex, my computer
Aiden's
cut off. I
gonna
need
be
to make
mad
sure I
at me
didn't
for
mess
my
it up.
Dex one, 'cause it's like.
No.
Oh no. Okay, so for
It's not.
so for Dex, I got the song Astronaut. I forgot who it was by. Is that like a famous song? Because that was my first result when I searched. Okay, give me 1 second. I thought that was a famous
my
song
goodness.
because I searched songs about being left out, right?
I've never.
And it was the first
Songs about
suggestion.
Being left out?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I searched that
Depressing.
too. I searched that too, and that's where I found this one.
All right,
Cheaters?
Astronaut lyrics.
Well, I mean,
Here it is. Okay, Astronaut is by Simple Plan. Can anybody hear me? Oh, whoa, my computer just glitched out. Can anybody hear me, or am I talking to myself? My mind is running empty in search for someone else who doesn't look right through me. It's all just static in my head. Can anybody tell me why I'm lonely like a satellite? And then, I'm deafened by the silence. Is it something that I've done? I know that there are millions. I can't be the only one who's so disconnected. It's so different in my head. Can anybody tell me why I'm lonely like a satellite?
Poor thing.
Oh, that's actually sad.
Yeah. All right. Aiden.
Okay, remember, no sliding around. I'm just gonna give up.
Sorry, I'm
Cry
too
during
loud.
mine? It's Someone Like You by Adele.
Aw.
Never mind, I'll find someone like you.
Oh, I wish nothing but the best for you.
too.
Don't forget me. Oh, that's so true.
Aiden's crying. Oh,
Okay, we're gonna. Okay, Kylie, go ahead. He'll be fine.
But no. Oh
Kelly, what's yours? No, Kylie has like a bad one for Dex, doesn't she?
no. No, it's not a bad one. It's just very
Guys,
like, your friends
you're
are-
not here, but Aiden's like covering his face with his
Don't
shirt.
embarrass him.
No, he doesn't mind being emotional.
Aw.
All right, Kylie, he'll be alright.
Okay. Mine is Count on Me by Bruno Mars, just because he's like a good friend, but I
Yeah.
feel bad 'cause
No,
it's just
I
like,
put that for someone
friends.
else. I put that up for someone else, but I've debated it. That
I only said Aiden wouldn't like it because he ships Sophie and
it's not
Dex.
only a friend one. I have it on my So Keith playlist.
I think
I
the
would think
reason
it is, like, a
the
friend.
reason that he ships Sophie and Dex, he's not honestly. I don't think he's honestly like, oh yeah, it's the best romance there, and it's the most likely to work out. It's more like I just love Dex so much that I want him to be happy. And so far, Dex hasn't found someone else. It's like the reason I still like Kinrally and I still am like Kenrick could be alive isn't because I'm like, oh, that's the most logical thing. Kenrick's alive. It's like I just need Kenrick to be alive for me emotionally. Karis,
See,
go
for
ahead.
me, Keith
Oh,
and
sorry.
Sophie is both the most logical thing and the most precious thing. So, like,
You have
I'm
the best
good.
of both worlds.
Yeah.
Me and Aiden have to suffer through emotional pain. Karis' turn.
Okay, so like Jaycie, I did search up songs about being left out. And I kind of went for it with the title and then found the lyrics, and I was like, okay, some of these can match up. But it's called "She Don't Love You."
Oh no, I read that
And
one.
it's
That
like
wasn't-
one of the things is she's no stranger to the leaving. She's heard all the best goodbyes. Fallen has a different meaning. To her, you're just another guy.
Dang. That is rejection. Okay, so I read the lyrics to that song, and it's more like a guy who's sad because he's broken up with that girl, and so she's just dating someone else to be dating someone else, and so he's like, she doesn't really love you. She's just hurt from breaking up with me.
oh.
So Cindy's turn.
Okay, again, I have a bunch. Just because, yeah, okay. So this is a famous one. If y'all know Put Your Records On. I don't know why. It just gives me Dex vibes. I guess because the iPod thing. Yeah. Wait, what's going on over here?
Sorry.
Jason's dying laughing at something.
Aiden, show me his pick for Sophie. We'll get to it. Sorry, keep going.
Okay. Aiden's making faces at me. I'm a little worried.
Jaycie just walked away.
Okay, so back to my pick for Dex. This was kind of brutal, but I put the Broken Heart Club. The lyrics
Aiden
that I
is-
remember are we're the newest members of the Broken Heart Club. Yeah. Anyway.
Wait. I want to pull up
My
the
brother is
lyrics.
sobbing.
And
You
then
guys broke him.
I also put this song. I can't talk again. This song called "Swing Swing." And so the lyrics go.
Swing and miss.
Swing, swing from the tangles of my heart is crushed by a former love.
Okay, Cindy, keep moving on.
Yep.
Oh, my poor buddy.
Yeah, I think
You need a hug.
that's all. Aww.
He's so sad.
Yeah, we broke Aiden, so we're gonna move on.
Oh wait, I found the lyrics.
Read what? Broken Heart Club?
Broken Heart.
Oh, okay. Read
Okay.
the good ones.
They said, "Come be the newest member of the Broken Hearts Club. We hate every single little thing about the people that we love.
Oh,
We're the let down, we're the lied to, we're the lost go and it finds you. We're the lonely, make the lonely make... Wait.
I have
We're
a
the
word.
lonely, make the lonely feel less lonely.
Oh.
And we're dying to invite you to stay and take away the pain. Because misery loves company, so hey, what do you say?"
Oh, I'd also like to add, I put Zero by Imagine Dragons and Wild Things in too, because a big part
I
of
put Wild Things too.
Yeah,
I just
because-
didn't say it.
a big part of Dex's character is not only the whole Sophie thing, but then also his
He's left out.
resistance. Yeah, and his resistance to matchmaking and
Yeah.
all of that, and like going against that. So, do I have the lyrics? Oh, Wild Things. Where was it? Oh, I lose my balance on these eggshells. You tell me to tread. I'd rather be a wild one instead. Don't want to hang around the in crowd. The cool kids aren't cool to me. They're not cooler than we are. So.
I know that whole song by heart.
Yeah, that was great.
Wait.
Okay.
is Dex a bad match?
Huh?
No,
his parents.
his parents were.
And he's
So that has no effect on children?
Huh?
Does that have any effect on your children?
They're not
Remember
automatically.
how he's bullied for
Okay.
that? Yeah.
So, I just want to interject my thoughts. The lyrics that Kylie just read.
Paris, are you okay?
I just saw Jaycee's for Alvin.
Okay, hold on.
I'm afraid.
Sorry. So, the lyrics to the Broken Hearts Club thing reminded me. Sophie would totally say this to Orally, or like about Orally, just to like be mean. But come be the newest member of the Broken Hearts Club.
Oof.
We hate every little thing about the people that we love. We're the letdown. We're the lied to. We're the lost go when it found you.
No, you changed the
You
meaning.
ruined it!
Jaycie.
No, that's so sad.
I'm sorry. Anything you say, I'm gonna filter it through Orly's brain,
I do the
just
same
to
with your
warn
Keith,
you.
so.
Yeah, so Sydney and I, we've said this on a different episode, but just so you guys know, anything you say, Sydney's gonna try to filter it through Keith. I'm gonna try to filter it through Orly.
Yeah.
You could,
He's
Aiden
gonna
and
filter it
Dex.
through Dex.
you could filter it through Keith like his mom lied to him.
Oh.
The letdown, the
Go,
light
Sophie.
to.
Right. All
Aw.
of these people are
We hate every little thing
broken.
about.
The backers too because of Alvar.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah.
Yeah,
that's
well,
true.
Bianna at least.
Bianna was more.
We don't sympathize with Fitz here, okay?
Well, Fitz doesn't even like Alvar.
We
He's
say
not.
to
He's not like
Sophie.
I love Alvar, but I hate him. He's just like.
Kill
die.
him.
Right. Okay, so the next person is Sophie. For the Sophie,
Aiden looks excited.
Aiden's very excited, but I'm gonna go first. So Shannon actually put this on one of her playlists, "Fight Song" by Rachel Platten. This is my fight song, or like a small boat.
Song.
Yes, take my mother's song, "Prove I'm Alright" song. My power's turned up, I'll be strong. But like a small boat on the ocean, sending big waves into motion. Like how a single word can make a heart open.
That song's just so
I might
pretty.
only have one match, but I can make an explosion. It's just very Sophie, very like Sophie was just happy.
Unlocked. I mean,
Wait.
it's not a match, but
I was like, wait,
Sorry.
what? Oh, you're right with the storehouse. That took
Yeah.
me way too long to get. Oh, every time I think of the storehouse, I don't know what you're pointing to, hon.
Aiden, he hasn't read Unlocked.
Oh, it doesn't
it's
matter.
okay.
Every time I think of the storehouse, all I can think of is your thing about Kenrick, and I.
My thing's not clear. Oh! How I said. Okay, Aiden spoilers, sorry.
She burns a storehouse and Unlocked. That's the whole story.
Anyway, yeah, you'll see the story, but I was like, what if they're just hiding Kenrick in the back of the storehouse?
And they didn't check where Kenrick was, so Sophie killed Kenrick. And I was like,
No, imagine Jasila just shows up and she's like, so actually, when you burn that down, you killed Kenrick, so... Well,
That would
sorry.
just make Orly and
Yeah.
Sophie's relationship so awesome.
Ugh.
And then, Sophie also, all those things I didn't say, wrecking balls inside my brain. I feel like that's, what was it? Sophie just being angry in general and, like, keeping the stuff in. Oh, inflicting, that's it. Using her inflicting emotions. Yeah. And then this is kind of Sophie and Fitz together.
Sound of my mouth.
This is kind of Sophie and Fitz together, but a million reasons. You're giving me a million reasons to let you go, but all I need is one good one to stay. I feel like that kind of describes their relationship a little
that's
bit.
true.
Aiden's turn!
Yay. So mine is Go to Sleep, Baby Yoda.
Because Sophie never sleeps. So in case you guys have never heard this, it's like, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep. My little green friend, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep. Go to bed, rest your head. It's literally just like go to sleep over and over.
Imagine Sandor singing that to Sophie.
Is it
My
copyrighted? Or is it a YouTube video?
It
think
might
it's a
be.
YouTube
Well, it's on
video.
Amazon Music, so it might be
Oh,
copyrighted,
man.
yeah. But it's really funny. You guys should listen to it and imagine that it's being sung to Sophie.
By
Sandor.
Go to sleep. Oh, by Sandor.
Or
Sandra just sitting
Grady.
outside her
Or
door like,
Grady.
go to sleep. Okay,
My
Kylie.
little green friend.
Flory. Flory's the one that sings to her. Yeah.
Okay. My two for Sophie were Gotta Find Where I Belong by Meg Donnelly, which is actually from Zombies. Yeah, but it fits the.
It
I feel like
fits.
it. That was not funny.
I know.
Okay. The first verse matches, but not as much as I feel like the second verse does. It says, I wish that I could feel the way you do sometimes. You're stuck on the outside while I'm here wondering why. I had to make it worse. You were already hurt. Don't want to be another thing on your mind. I wish that I could make it change instead of making mistakes. Trying to hold you up. Instead, I'm the one pushing away. Just want to understand, but every time I can't, I don't know why. I don't feel like I belong anywhere. How did I get this so wrong to leave us right here? The more I cover up my flaws, the more they appear. I gotta find where I belong.
Interesting.
Which, it could like match with a ton of characters in Keeper. And then my other one, which it really just reminded me of her eyeballs. Literally, like that's the only reason. But it's Fire and Gold, which it does a lot of the song fits. But
Fire and gold.
But it's baby, we were born with fire and gold in our eyes. With fire and gold in our eyes, got lightning in a bottle, hands on the throttle. Even in the dust we shine with fire and gold in our eyes. Just because I think of like the gold flecks in your eyes. Literally, like
Wow.
my whole.
Yep. Okay. Kira's sister.
Okay, so I have Fight Song, of course, but I was put that down for Rihanna just.
I have a really good one for Bianna. I just realized how good it was. Sorry,
Okay.
keep going.
And then for Sophie, I also have like Stronger by Kelly Clarkson.
Oh, what
Just
doesn't
'cause-
kill you makes you stronger.
Yeah.
Stay a little longer. Yeah.
Yeah.
I almost put Catching My Breath by her too. Isn't that by her?
I don't know. I haven't heard that
But
song.
I also
Oh,
put
it's good. You
just
like?
because. I'm sorry.
No, I was. Go ahead.
Okay, just because, I don't know, I found it when I was searching random songs, but it's called How Can I Help You Say Goodbye? It's more Keith to Sophie. It's like, and she said, how can, and he, well, it'd be he. How can I help you say goodbye? It's okay to hurt and it's okay to cry. Come let me hold you and I will try. How can I help you say goodbye? So whenever she broke up with Fitz, whenever he was comforting her, whenever she broke up with Fitz, it just reminded me of that.
Oh my goodness. That's so sweet. That's a good song.
Wait.
Oh.
Yes. Sophie broke.
Okay, I'm looking for mine.
Okay, Aiden
Aiden
hasn't
over
finished
here with the
Legacy.
spoilers.
I don't think I told you that before, did I? Well,
I think so, but
you
I
had to
don't.
kinda
I
guess
don't
it.
remember it.
Well, there you go. You can
no,
celebrate
you
for a
know, yeah.
moment.
Aiden doesn't like Fitz.
wow.
He
Yeah.
doesn't like Keith that much because he likes Dex, but he doesn't like Fitz more than he doesn't like Keith
I don't like
because
Fitzy.
right, he's still on that thing where Fitz called Dex Deck in book 1 by accident.
By accident.
Oh, I should show
Are you
you.
serious?
He didn't know
No. Aiden. Why do I keep actually?
You cannot talk.
Yeah, I
Cindy
can't
just
talk
called
today.
my brother Dex.
You keep
You can just
saying
call
that.
him
You
Dex.
keep saying he's literally Dex.
Well, he
Okay.
is.
Anyway, in the book 1, the annotated edition, it says it was an accident.
It
I'll show
was
it to you.
because Fitz doesn't know every kid, especially like some random, kid whose parents are
Well,
a bad
Sophie
match.
literally
Who's, like-
just
like-
went.
I mean, I'm right
Who's
here.
2 grades
I know
below
you,
him.
and I'm calling you the wrong name. So
That's
like,
true.
But
Aiden,
Dex
are you gonna
was
hold
2
a grudge
grades.
against Sydney for forever now?
I'm glad to be called Dex.
But Dex was 2 grades behind Fitz, or like a grade behind Fitz. He's younger. He's not part of the popular group, and Fitz is. So how is
Aiden,
Fitz expected to know him?
rustle your paper.
Yeah, don't rustle your paper, dear. All right, and so Sydney, it's your turn on
Okay.
Yeah, Sophie.
So I have All the Right Moves by One Republic because it reminds me of how she's like, oh, the never scene keeps beating us and beating us because it goes, I know we got it good, but they got it made, and their grass is getting greener each day. I know things are looking up, but soon they'll take us down before anybody's knowing our name. They got all the right friends in all the right places, so yeah, we're going down. They got all the right moves and all the right faces, so yeah, we're going down.
Optimistic, Sophie.
Oh.
Yeah. And then Brick by Boring Brick, which is actually, I think All the Right Moves is on Shannon's playlist. but also Brick by Boy and Brick is too. And I see exactly where she got the inspiration, and it's just a really good song. But then she lives in a fairy tale somewhere too far for us to find, forgotten taste and smell of the world that she's left behind. It's all about the exposure, the lens I told her. The angles were all wrong now. She's ripping wings off the butterflies.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so basically, like, she's in a fairy tale world and it looks great, but then if the angles are wrong, like how the elven world is a little messed up.
Yeah.
And
It
then-
looks beautiful on the surface, but then you realize it's crumbling.
And then the next verse also just has like I think it's a Fitz reference in my opinion. So one day he found her crying, coiled up on the dirty ground. Her prince finally came to save her, and the rest you can figure out. But it was a trick, and the clock struck 12.
Ooh.
And this is on Shannon's playlist for, I think, book 1.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
That foreshadowing.
I
though.
know. I love that
Wow.
song too. It's so fun to play the guitar. Anyway,
Whoa.
Okay.
My mind is blown. She's dropped a lot of hints though about
Yeah.
like Fitzby and stuff. Anyway, so the next character is Biana. And I didn't realize at first. I thought I was thinking for a long time about Biana because I was like, I want to get one for her because she's cool. And I was thinking, and I was just scrolling through my playlist on Amazon Music, and then I saw the song and I was like, that could kind of fit Biana. Wrote it down. Then while Karis was talking about Sophie and how she had put fight song for Biana, I thought about my song's lyrics and I was like, oh wait, that actually works. This is me from The Greatest Showman. Specifically, her after
I
nightfall.
put that too.
Yes, we think alike, great minds. But like,
lyrics.
look out, cause here I come, and I'm marching on to the beat I drum. I'm not scared to be seen. I make no apologies. This is me. Or what's the very beginning?
Because she, in one of
I'm
them,
not-
for, like, her scars, she wasn't ashamed
That's-
of her
yeah.
scars.
I'm not a stranger to the dark. Hide away, they say, because we don't want your broken parts. I've learned to be ashamed of all my scars.
Yeah.
Run away, they say, no one will love you as you are, but I won't let them break me down to dust. I know that there's a place for us, for we're glorious.
Nice.
So yeah,
Good
I was
one.
happy.
y'all took my only one I had for her.
Oh,
You
I have
had
a good
this
one,
as
don't
me as
worry.
well? Yes, for triplets. Okay, Aiden, did you have
So mine is Eye of the Tiger.
Oh.
Because it's rising up back on the streets after she
So
shatters herself.
Back to the street.
Took my time, took my chances whenever she goes up to Vespera and Fenton.
Yeah. So the general consensus
That's her
from
theme
all
song.
of
Boom.
us,
Boom, boom, boom.
yep, it's like that Biana's awesome.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I
That's
love
all
her.
of my
I'm
songs.
It's
not-
just like, you know that image of a person just like walking out of fire and like
Yes.
putting their sunglasses up like hello.
She's just great. So mine is Sit Still Look Pretty. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
wait, Kylie said she only had one.
Oh, there's my turn.
Oh, I thought you had This Is Me Only. Go ahead.
Oh, no. I had, I kept in the theme of after she had the battle, like, she was still, like, so I put Stronger, Fight Song, This Is Me, and Rise Up by Andre Day.
Oh, I like that one.
Yeah, and I forgot to mention for Sophie, I did put Brown Eyed Girl.
Oh. Okay, so
We like keep talking to Sophie. You're my brown girl.
Why do I say it?
I can just see there being like some ball, and then all of a sudden a human song comes on, and they're all just like, "What?" And Keith just walks up to the stage and just starts singing. Do you remember when we used to sing? And just dancing across the stage, screaming
I
it,
can
and Sophie's
imagine
just
Keith doing
sitting
that.
because she's the only one with brown eyes there, and everyone knows who he's talking about.
Staring
But
at
she's
her.
just sitting there like staring at her lap, like make it be over.
if O'Reilly had brown eyes, I could see this with Kara too.
Yeah,
One
I
thing
could-
all over again. She's just staring at her plate, like, please make it stop.
Okay, so mine is Sit Still Look Pretty. Sure, here are some lyrics. Sure, I'm a pretty girl up in a pretty world, but they say pretty hurts, and I don't want to sit still. Yeah, just like listen to the song. And then also, Scars to You're Beautiful, which everyone knows.
Oh
yeah.
Someone actually on the Instagram put Love Myself by, who was it? I don't know, some song, oh, Haley somebody? And
I
it
don't
fit
know.
pretty
I
well.
don't know Love Myself. I know Love Yourself.
By Justin Bieber.
Yeah, and then
Love it, Jen.
Homecoming Queen, I forget who it's by. I think Kylie knows it. Do you know? Song? Yeah.
But I don't remember.
And it's, I think it's by a country singer. Like, is it Kelsey Ballerini? Well, I don't know how to say her name. But that one's good too. Like, it talks about being popular, but actually having struggles. Anyway.
But the first one you said reminds me of Roar by Katy Perry. Like, I used to bite my tongue and hold my breath.
I almost put Roar down.
Yeah.
So that's a good one. By the way, Kenrick would just, if Kenrick was alive, and it's like after the series, right, and Keith's just singing that to Sophie, and like they're dating by then, so everyone's just like, ha, he's talking about his girlfriend Sophie. I feel like Kenrick would be like, hold on, Keith, let me join it, and then just change it to Blue Eyed Girl, and Orly and Sophie would just be dying, like, why are they
That's
this
so
way?
cute, though.
Okay, sorry, that image popped into my head, and I know, this is why he needs to be alive, and Sophie just needs to stop disliking Orly so they can just, like, be alike. They're so alike. It was
And their boyfriends are alike too. I'm kidding.
their love interests. Okay, so the next one is Tam, and just to kind of say ahead, the one after Tam is Lynn. I don't know if we could get a lot on Lynn, but
I have one that
I have
Good.
one at Lynn.
okay,
It's
so
really good.
Tam and Lynn, I just kind of got one put together and it's on Shannon's playlist. So
no,
you know the
I
song
bet you took mine.
Apologize?
Yes.
By One
I
Republic.
told you this one was Tam.
So this actually, whenever the playlist was first released, I think this was the Lodestar playlist. Sydney actually texted me the lyrics of the song. Was like, I feel like this is Tam and Lynn to their parents.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's just the one that pops into my head.
I have
for
the lyrics
both
right
Tam
here.
and Lynn.
It's just like, yeah, it's too late to apologize.
Anyway,
What's the first line of it again?
I'm holding on your rope, got me 10 feet off
All
the
right.
ground. I'm hearing what you say, but I just can't make a sound.
I feel like this could also be, and you said this, you felt like this could also be Sophie and Keith whenever it's like she didn't know if she could forgive
Yeah.
this one.
I was like,
And
is
Lodestar.
this about it? Which
It could
one
probably
is
be
it?
both.
Yeah, it
It's
could
just
be.
like imagine in a music video that like Lynn is singing part of it to her parents, Tam singing part of it to his parents, and then it switches to Sophie singing part of it to Keith.
Yep.
Are we doing both Tam and Lynn right now?
No, you're just doing Tam. I
Okay.
just had one for both of them combined, so now Aiden's gonna do his Tam song.
Can I go last?
Now I want to
No,
see like
okay.
an animation of
Mine
Tam
is The
and-
Sound of Silence by Disturbed.
Sound of
I
silence.
put that one down too. Why is Aiden keep winking at me?
So you know in Unlocked,
That's creepy.
I don't like
he's
it.
just okay. No, you know in Unlocked. Listen,
That's old news.
that's yeah. It was several.
I didn't know
Your
that.
face is really red. Like more.
I
Sunburned.
know it
More-
No, Jaycie, she's
more-
sunburned.
Right.
Okay.
Sorry. And Unlocked. Not Unlocked. What am I thinking of? What just happened? Yes, it was in Legacy. Sorry. You know when Dex is on Team Valiant and he's like being like Keith, basically like winking and making jokes and like messing with everyone, making Counselor Emery basically want to murder them. That's what Aiden's being like just randomly winking at people. He'll just stare at Sydney and wink at her. That's what it makes me think of is Dex in Legacy. Okay, Kylie, do you have one for Tam?
Can y'all give me a minute? Because there's one and I'm trying to find the lyrics.
Yeah, so we'll just skip to Karen's.
Kylie has her phone, just so you know. She's like huddled over her
Okay,
phone.
see, here's the
Is
thing.
that just how you type?
No, I'm just like trying to find it.
Oh,
and
you're
I'm
trying to
really
go fast.
concentrating. Like normally I'm like,
She looks so antisocial.
Karis, go.
I'm not.
I guess I'll go. I wanted to.
Guess
do
your
that.
go.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So, I couldn't really find one for Tam, just because I didn't want to use Sound of Silence because I already knew Aiden did that one. And so
Why
the
do
only
we all
thing,
do that?
yeah, the only thing I could think
Why is that
of
even Tam?
was this song from I can't remember if it was the Lego Movie or Lego Batman,
Oh,
and it's Darkness, No Parents, Being Super Rich, kind of makes it better.
That's so accurate. Okay, the Lego Movie, you know when Batman's dating Wildstyle and he's just sitting in the front, he's like, listen to my dogs, listen to them roar. Darkness, no parents, being super rich, kinda makes it better.
That's the only thing I could think of, and I
Wait.
thought it was kind of good.
Darkness, no parents.
I mean, it oddly fits.
And
You
so I
don't-
was like, okay, that works.
All right
Jaycie,
then.
You don't know how The Sound of Silence fits in with Tam?
Hello, dark.
It's just funny.
It's Hello Darkness, my old friend. And he literally stands in the corners and collects shadows.
I don't know. It's just so funny that it's just that no one argues it, but like why?
Hello, darkness,
I'm
my
trying
old
to-
friend. We told you why.
I'm trying so hard.
Sorry.
Who won?
Kylie's
It's about darkness too.
Kylie's still thinking. So Sydney, Tam, do you have one for
Oh,
Tam?
I just put. Wait, what did I put? Apologize. It sounds silence.
Oh, cool. So most of us think alike. I like it.
Apologize though is like my Tam song. I just every time I hear it, I think of that scene.
Mm-hmm. Kylie, do you have your Tam song yet? Just tell
I
us
can't
what's
find
cool.
it. If I
Just
find
do
it,
the
if I
original
can
one
think
you
of it
had.
later.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to. I was gonna have two, and this song fits perfectly, but I can't remember the name of it,
I mean, there's a
and I
lot
can
of
only
angsty
vaguely
songs.
remember the lyrics.
Basically, listen to like, what is it? I forgot
Heavy
the name
metal.
of it. There we go. Thank you, Aiden.
Okay, so
No, I feel like he would be more punk. I don't know why. Tam isn't like Fitz would be heavy metal and Sophie's heavy
No,
metal.
I could see Keith walking around his house just listening to "Can't Stop the Feeling" by Justin
Oh my
Timberlake.
goodness.
But also, a lot of Shannon's songs on
And
the
his
playlist
twin
that are Keith's songs are like rock. They're like kind of punkish.
Mm-hmm.
And so I can't see it with heavy metal. I love how I know the difference. Anyway,
Sorry, I was going to say something I don't remember. I had the whole sentence planned out in my brain. Continue.
Kylie, should we do Lynn?
okay, I
she
have
found it.
mine for Tam now, which I didn't find the actual song, but I had another one, so it's fine. So the lyrics of this one is called "Older Than I Am" by Lynn and Stella, which it's a good song, but
Wait, who's it by?
Lynn and Stella.
Lynn Stella. Okay.
Lynn what?
Lynn and Stella.
Lynn and Stella.
Yeah.
Lynn and Stella?
Lennon.
Linen. Like linen.
No.
Lynn.
Oh, so
It doesn't matter. Just
Lennon Stella.
Okay,
I
got
don't
it.
know. So the lyrics of it though, which are kind of sad, but it says my heart. It makes
Wow.
That's a great song.
How do you spell that?
P-O-O-H-U-U-P-P.
Aiden,
Okay,
wait, what'd you
so-
say?
P-O-O-H-U-U-P-P.
I thought he was going to reference our pool thing from a mom. Remember? Crumbled into a
Okay.
pool.
So the lyrics are: my heart's seen a lot of things I wish it didn't. Somewhere I lost some of my innocence, and I miss it. Stay up all night. My thinking is twisted. My life's been survival of the fittest, but I did it.
Why is that so
I
many
do my own
characters?
healing, manage all my own feelings. I don't ask for help, no, because I don't need it. And then the chorus. And then, why am I always the one making decisions? How do I handle the pressure? I do my best to fake it, but honestly, I hate it. I do all my own fighting. I'm who I'm gonna confide in. Maybe I need help. No, I deny it.
Ooh, that's a good song. That fits a lot of characters too, like Sophie and Keith.
Yeah.
See, like you're over here with the good songs, and I'm over here with the Batman song.
I love how y'all are
I
like
literally
keep-
put chandelier for Fitz.
Okay. See, I did good on Fit.
What is
And
she-
I
did
mean,
sweet
you
on
see
Fit.
Mouse.
They're all
You
older
did
than
do
they
sweet
are.
on Fit.
Okay, next one is Lynn.
Yes, Lynn. I already kind of did my one for Tam and Lynn. So Aiden, you have one for Lynn?
Yeah, I do. Have you ever seen the rain?
Have you ever seen the rain?
I don't really know the lyrics,
Yeah,
but
Lynn is a hard one.
Kylie?
Okay, so I didn't give Lynn's too much thought, and also let me find my list. Here it is. Okay, but my ones for Lynn are "Stand in the Rain" and "Force of Nature."
Basically,
Oh,
water.
Water.
it just
Okay, so
Lynn's personality,
whenever you
water.
said you didn't give your Lynn very much thought, I gave it even less thought. Let me explain this before I say it.
Oh, dear.
I was
Okay.
sitting there.
I'm so worried.
I hadn't had any sleep last night, and I was like, Lynn, water, baby shark.
baby shark.
Wow.
So that's
Okay, moving on before
Okay.
before it gets stuck in our heads. Kylie, yes.
Now it's in my head.
Okay, I was just gonna read some of the lyrics of "Force of Nature"
Okay.
as to why I chose it.
Oh,
It's-
even though it's about a guy.
Yeah, it is, but I don't know why. It
It fits.
fits. Some of the lyrics fit.
Oh, it could be if someone was singing about her.
Yeah, Sid.
Oh,
no,
okay,
really.
sorry.
You don't say. No,
really
she's
low.
thinking about everyone else around her. No, I'm joking. Okay. So the
Kylie's
chorus.
slow sometimes.
The chorus
Yeah,
says,
slow one.
"'Cause you're a force of nature. Look at what you've done. I can taste the danger, but I don't want to run. So pull me to the ground, and I won't put up a fight. I'm a caution taker, but you're a force of nature."
So mine is. So wait, what was I gonna say? I was gonna say something
Lynn?
before that. Oh yeah.
Lynn?
Also, I promise we like Lynn.
Oh yeah,
It's just that she's hard to.
Here's the thing. I feel like she has probably a very deep personality and she could be a really interesting character, but because she's so quiet, we don't get to go into detail a lot about her like personality besides what we know. And so
agree.
it's just hard to know more about her and know more about like what sort of songs would describe her because we don't know much about her.
Okay, mine is fitting more.
Yeah,
and more.
which bothers me. Like when I was trying to come up with songs, I was like, but like, what would Lynn even feel?
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Listen to mine. Mine's
Baby
kind of good. Okay, mine's kind of making more sense. Okay, so mine is Forest Fires by Lauren Aquilina. The So the second verse is the most accurate, I think, about how like people were. Are you listening to me? They're just making faces at each other. Anyway,
I'm listening to my friend on the Wikipedia. If you're listening to this, you know who you are.
I'm the only one listening.
Don't close my computer; it's recording.
Why does Aiden keep winking at me?
Everybody's so weak to the person across from them now.
Okay.
Or just
I like your episode ideas, friend on the Wikipedia. Sorry, so continue, Sydney.
Listen to my song.
Okay, listening.
okay, so this one for Lynn. The second verse is like to me. I don't want to laugh. The second one is to me how she would feel after they when everyone was scared of her after Atlantis.
Mm-hmm.
So the people on this train already made up their minds about me. I can already feel their hate. The stranger who saw his sorrow must be a fault of my own. And then the other lyrics go, I don't have much to say. There's nothing in this name. Sorry to disappoint again. Nobody pines for the lister. A thrill I failed to deliver. And whilst I watch in silence, you're starting forest fires. You start them just to feel the heat. And whilst I keep my quiet, you're running with the tigers. You're running just to run from me.
Tiger King isn't.
Yep. It ends with, and I don't blame you. Who would want to be around me? Oh no! Oh no!
See,
it's a very sad song.
you have
but it's very pretty.
you have a good insight on her personality. I like that.
I don't know where that came from, but thanks.
Sydney was like, oh, I just saw some of the lyrics and was like, yeah, and then it
Yeah,
turned
I
out
don't
to
know
be
how. I
all
just listened
Lynn.
to it. I was like, it sounds like Lynn. Okay.
Good job. So the next we have is, did anyone get one for number 8?
For Jaycie?
I got Jaycie and Morella the same thing.
Oh.
All right, Aiden, what'd you get for Jaycie and Morella?
Before You Go by Lewis Capaldi.
Why?
I don't know.
I love that.
Okay.
Did anyone else get Jaycie and Morella?
I did.
no.
I have Jaycie for me. I put Count on Me
No.
because it's just like a cute.
Didn't
little
Kylie
bop.
put that for Dex?
Yes. But to me, it fits Jaycie more because it's like friendly and like upbeat.
Laid back,
Like,
yeah.
You can count on.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Jaycie would sing it at double speed,
Yeah, you can count on me like 1, 2, 3.
dancing
one,
around
zip it.
the room.
And then Cool Kids. I wish that I could. Don't judge. I'm not actually trying to sing, but you know. And
That's
then are we doing
self-consciousness.
Morella now?
Yeah, if anyone has Morella.
I had Morella's Before You Go also.
Yeah, we
Do
know.
you have Morella? You guys have Morella?
No.
I didn't.
Oh.
I didn't have anything.
Okay.
Okay.
Forkle.
Something
So,
about
oh no,
fire.
I have Morella.
Oh, you do?
Excuse me. I kind of cheated with some of these and looked up other people's, but they're good. So, Call Me Maybe.
I just
Alright.
met you,
And
it is crazy.
Wow, that was loud. Rest in peace, headphone users.
And then Girl on Fire. Is that what's it called? This Girl's on Fire?
No, okay, I have a rant about that song. I have seen too many Dedrick jokes with that song. Like, this guy is on
I
fire.
feel like they may
And I
have
can't listen to that song anymore. I can't. Continue.
So, and then the last one I have is Teenage Mind by Tate McRae. I think
Oh.
Tyler knows it. Yeah.
Oh, I love that song.
Do I have the lyrics up?
I can probably pull them up.
I can pull them up super quick. Oh, they're right here.
Being scarred for life here.
Okay, here we
Like
go.
a ball right
One
now.
moment we're broken and then we're fine. He called you back. Wait, wasn't he mine? One moment we're broken and then we're fine. Lost in the puzzle of the teenage mind. Yep. Oh, and then this one's also her. This lyric. Some girls get all done up, lose their face to repair. They attend every party, but it's taking them nowhere. Some think it's funny, say they don't even care, but on the inside they wish they were there. So just kind of how she like observes everyone, gossips about everyone. She's like, look at these crazy teenagers. Anyway.
And she is a crazy
Yeah,
I
she
love
is too. Okay.
Alright.
Forkle.
Forkle. So here's a fun fact about Jaycie. Jaycie cannot write Forkle or understand Forkle if her life depended on it, so Jaycie doesn't have a song for Forkle. Do you, Aiden?
Oh, yeah.
Oh
Demons.
no. Oh no.
Everyone just said, oh no.
Demons by Imagine Dragons.
Oh.
Huh. Okay, wait, did I write that?
Everyone get closer to the
I
mic,
have-
by the
okay.
way.
Don't
Demons,
hide the truth.
I
But
have-
He has to.
Don't want to hide the truth. No, I want to hide the truth. I want to shelter you. With the beast inside, there's nowhere we can hide. I actually have, I just winked at Aiden.
I just went back at her.
I have,
No,
Karis
Karis
a
is
minute ago.
looking at me too.
I have a different I have a different character, like demons for a different character, and I will explain how it makes sense. But Kylie, go ahead.
I have none.
Okay, Aiden, get closer to the mic.
Karis, do you have one for Forkle?
No, I don't.
Sydney, you have one for Forkle?
Yes.
Sydney can write Forkle, by the way.
Well, this was just the only one I could think of. It was Brother by Need to Breathe. I think that's his
Oh,
Brother Let
wait,
Me
his
Be Your
brother.
Shelter.
Oh.
Yeah.
Never leave you alone.
Oh.
That's like my favorite song.
That's actually my heart. Guys, listen to it.
Okay, I've never like
I
felt
listen
bad
to
for.
it all the time.
You never felt bad for Forkle?
For
What are
Forkle
you
too.
saying right now, Jaycie?
I felt bad for Orly, who felt guilty about Forkle, but I never felt bad for Forkle.
I mean,
He lost He lost like the other half of
but
him.
it was like he was the same person in my head. It's weird because
Yeah.
it's him. Like I don't you lost.
But it
yourself.
wasn't him.
I'm
it
the same way,
actually
but
was
It
him.
just doesn't.
Hey, whoa.
guys,
Rest in peace again, headphone
don't
users.
talk over each other.
But yeah, I just didn't make sense to me because it's like he died, but now he's sad that he died.
Okay, guess who
It
we're
was just
at?
weird.
Orally, do not sing my song. Do not
I
sing
didn't. Okay, Sydney told me about a song for Orly, and it's really good.
I'm looking up the lyrics right now.
Okay, so I get to go first, and so I'm gonna pull up my 15 song note.
Oh no.
I'm gonna try to rapid fire my 15, 16 Orly songs.
Okay, Jaycie,
So-
you're limited to. Should I limit this?
Well, I'm
Yes.
just gonna do like one line from each song. I'm gonna
Okay,
kind of
okay.
rapid fire, and my friend on the wiki will like me. Anyway, Orly. So the next right thing from Frozen 2. The key outtakes from that. I've seen dark before, but not like this. This is cold. This is empty. This is numb. The life I knew is over. Can there be a day beyond this night? I can't find my direction. I'm all alone. How to rise from the floor when it's not you I'm rising for. I'm fine. Then the next one. Okay, this song is like apparently very obscure. It took me a long time to find it, and the number of fire references I'm like sort of uncomfortable with, but it's also kind of representative. Even if Orly wouldn't say this, she may like think this. So it's called "This Goodbye" by Beth Crawley. This is the lyrics. My world caught fire, you're the one who lit the spark. Now I'm playing with matches, all alone here in the dark. I had to learn the hard way that salvation had its price, but I'll never forgive myself that you were the sacrifice. And I can't bring myself to say goodbye. I walk with my head up, I say I'm fine, but that's a lie. Your face will always haunt me, it's my comfort and my curse, and I can't imagine any feeling could be worse than this goodbye. Some days the guilt inside becomes too much to bear. I stop seeking redemption, I don't have the will to care. I know I should be stronger, because I think that's what you'd want. You'd be so ashamed if you could see the nothing I've become. Then I'm going to skip over the chorus again. I'm so sorry that I couldn't save you. I gladly would have taken your place. I wanted to protect you, but I broke every promise I made. Please don't leave me. Because...
Aw.
And then I have, the normal, like, funeral song, Goodbye, but it just fits really well. It's like, I never thought there'd come a time that our story would end. Then Someone You Loved, I was getting kind of used to being someone you loved. Now the day bleeds into nightfall, you're not here to get me through it all.
And I tend to close my eyes when it hurts sometimes.
I tend to close my eyes when it hurts sometimes, volunteer reps. Yeah, then Before You Go. So this one isn't Ken Raleigh, it's actually talking about Orly and Sophie's relationship. And I have outlined, like, what each one would say, but, like, Orly saying, I fell by the wayside like everyone else. Then Sophie says, I hate you, I hate you, I hate you, but I was just kidding myself.
Killing myself.
Kidding myself.
Bro,
Well,
it's already dead. You don't need to break Jaycie's heart anymore.
calm yourselves. No, that's Sophie. But if you look at it and like read the lyrics, you can tell it's like a conversation, or in my mind, you can make it a conversation between two people, and it's very sad. I surrender. There's so much, or this is more Kenrick actually. Karis told me about this, but there's so much life I have left to live. When I watch you look at me, I think I could find the will to stand for every dream and give up the solid ground, to give up the fear within of what would happen if they ever knew I'm in love with you.
Oh, I see that one.
Take It All by Adele is back to Sophie and Orly. Didn't I give it all? I tried my best. I gave you everything I had, everything and no less. Didn't I do it right? Did I let you down? Maybe you got too used to having me around, but how could you walk away from all my tears? It's gonna be an empty road without me here. But go on and take it all from me. Don't look back on this crumbling fool. Just take it all with my love.
Wow.
Love someone. I didn't put that on there. If you
How close are we?
like halfway. If you
Jaycie, you gotta hurry up.
if you I'm trying.
Aiden is done.
If you love someone and you're not afraid to lose them, you've probably never loved someone like I do. Rewrite the stars. I'm just not going to comment on that, other than whenever Philip ran into the fire to save Anna, I almost died. Then I have a few like non-canon songs that I'm not going to go into. So that's all I have for right now. The non-canon songs are my imagination of other conversations. Sydney said, "Woo."
Is it my turn?
Yes.
Finally. I have Perfect by Ed Sheeran.
Oh, that's cute.
And then I have Or I Will Always Love You by...
Oh, I forgot one.
Aww.
Yeah, that one's sweet. I have one. Yeah, that's sweet. 1,000 years. I've died every day waiting for you. It's like if
yeah.
Kenrick ended up being alive. That is my non-canonical one. Sorry.
Wait, did she literally take everyone's except for mine?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Kylie.
Okay, so I have two. The first one is Smoke and Fire, which I feel like. Okay.
Smoke and Fire.
So I feel like the verses work, but you have to look at them from a perspective of it's almost like after Kenrick is dead, and the chorus is when Kenrick is alive, if that makes sense. So, the chorus says,
when he's dead. Okay, got it.
okay. Oh, our love is running into a burning building. Oh, our love is scattered ash with a burnt up feeling. We feel the heat, so we started running. You know I saw it coming, but the memories are still in my mind, burning like smoke and fire.
Coming.
Yeah, I know. And
Jaycee's just.
Jaycee's just processing
And
her
then,
emotions.
okay, so I feel like after everyone before kind of suspected
Nobody had to come for me. Me and Aiden had this thing whenever I was actually like for the first time reading the series. Every book after Everblaze, I would just come downstairs like every once in a while, come downstairs in tears, and he'd just be like, "You're having a Kin Rally overload, aren't you?"
Oh
and
my
I'd be like,
gosh.
"Yes," and he'd just hug me.
Aww.
It happened for 30 minutes.
Oh.
Don't tell my secrets.
Okay. So, then the verse, like, just basically, it's kind of like, you know how after, everyone kind of knew beforehand that Orly and Kenrick had a thing?
Oh yeah,
It was just
it's part of the gossip.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so rumors spread like wildfire. I held a strong ground, but I've been burning down. Because it's like fire is all I hear about, and we're fading out. I don't want to turn out the light, but it's like, I'm no firefighter. I just need to breathe tonight, so I sound the alarm, and there goes the night. Okay, and all the verses are like that, just different versions of that.
I'm pretty sure we're okay. Jaycee's like,
Okay,
not as bad
and
as
then
me yet.
I love it, but I don't.
and then my other one was Dancing with Your Ghost, which is
We're gonna have to when you get married, we're gonna like set up a bodyguard system.
I thought you were gonna say something about you were gonna have a
get
campfire or
Sandra.
something.
No.
I thought you were gonna say
No,
there's
we're gonna
gonna
actually-
be like a Kenrick
I'm just saying,
memorial.
your husband cannot be in the military or anything dangerous
Or a firefighter.
Okay, so then my other song is Dancing with Your Ghost by Sasha Sloan. And it's yelling at the sky, screaming at the world, baby, why'd you go away? I'm still your girl. Holding on too tight, head up in the clouds, heaven only knows where you are now. How do I love again? How do I trust again? I stay up all night, tell myself I'm alright, baby, you're just harder to see than most.
Jaycee's
I put the record on, wait till I hear our
Smiley face.
song. Every night I'm dancing with your ghost. Never got the chance to say a last goodbye. I gotta move on, but it hurts to try. How do I love again? And then it goes back into the
That's sad. Jaycee, is
Um,
that a smiley face you just wrote?
That was not a
That-
smiley face. It was a timestamp, so I can know to listen to this specific part to make sure I don't say my workplace.
Oh, gotcha.
Sorry.
Oh, I thought she
you
was
wanna
writing a
say
smiley
where we
face
were?
and pushing all of her
Because-
happy feelings into there so she could just feel
I know,
sad.
that's what I was thinking. I was like, does she need to put a smiley face? Because she...
Okay, we're back. Sorry, I kind of interrupted Kylie, I think, but I had to explain something. We good. I was not drawing a smiley face. Yes, go Karis.
Okay, so every time we move on to a different person, I go back and think of someone for another one, so I'm just going to quickly say this, but Sophie, it reminded me of Gotta Go My Own Way from High School Musical. I've got to move on and be who I am. I just can't... Okay.
Oh, that's good.
I
So
just
fits,
belong here. I
yeah.
hope you understand. Okay, back to Aurelia. So I put Someone You Loved. I put Say Something.
Okay, so that's one of my non-canonical ones because I picture that as their conversation whenever Kenrick gives her his catch.
Okay, well, I did put that. And then, I put...
She's just kind of in shock sitting there and he's like, say something, please.
I put Stay by Rihanna.
That's so sad, Jaycee.
Jaycee!
Oh my god!
I have vivid
Why are you so
visualizations.
Here's my crush that
Depression.
might die. Oh my gosh. Okay, anyway.
No, this is okay because I've seen myself as Orly, like seen myself in Orly for so long. I can completely clearly envision every one of the conversations that are alluded to, and it's so sad.
Anyway.
Okay, and then I put Stay by Rihanna. Because, I don't know.
It's just the word "stay," yeah.
Yeah,
I mean-
I want you to stay. Okay, and then I found, whenever I was searching up, I think you know it, it's The Dance by Garth Brooks. one of the things is, and now I'm glad I didn't know the way it would all end, the way it would go. Our lives are better left to chance. I could have missed the pain, but I'd have had to miss the dance.
Let me throw in. Okay, so the my other non-canonical thing about whenever, because they had to have some conversation where Kendrick's like, "My life's in danger. Here's my catch," and she was like, "What? All I Ask by Adele. If this is my last night with you, hold me like I'm more than just a friend. Because what if I never love again? And then that was also
that could be canonical.
I know that Say Something could be too, and Hold Me While You Wait. All three of those are like the same like feeling captured in 3 songs. But anyway, yeah, those are most of my non-canonical songs.
My turn.
Cindy's turn.
Okay, so this one is "The Lonely" by Christina Perri, and I told this to Jaycie. She
Learned it on piano within a day.
Yeah.
What?
Okay, so I don't know where to start with this one. Let's see.
Let's start at the very beginning.
Wow. So here we go. 2 a.m. Where do I begin? Crying off my face again. The silent sound of loneliness wants to follow me to bed. I'm the ghost of a girl that I want to be most. I'm the shell of a girl that I used to know. Dancing slowly in an empty room. Can the lonely take the place of you? I sing myself a quiet lullaby. Let you go and let the lonely in. To take my heart again. Yeah, I think that's... Oh, and then...
Too afraid to go inside for the pain of one more loveless night, but the loneliness will follow me and hold me till I fall asleep.
Anyway. And then
I may or not have
the other one
I
is...
wrote that one down too, but
Yeah,
Sydney's song.
yes, this
not
is...
Sydney.
This is my
I
song.
listened to it before she did.
No, you didn't.
And then
No, you did not. Yeah.
Broken
No, I
Pieces
listened to
of.
it for a long time.
How long?
A good.
Okay.
I don't know.
I listened to it for over
Sydney.
a year.
Same.
You guys, neither of you wrote it.
Okay.
There's more of it. Yeah.
Broken Pieces of a Barely Breathing Story reminded me of her watching that memory where Kenrick actually asked her to leave the council, which she didn't know that he had.
Broken
no.
pieces.
Until she saw that memory, and her reaction, she just like starts like crying uncontrollably, and it's like broken pieces. Like there's these different broken pieces of like the story of us. It's barely still a story, but it's there. And what is it? Where there once was love, now there's only me. And whenever I got to that part of the song, that's where I broke.
Y'all should listen to it. It's really pretty.
It's so pretty and so sad.
Yeah, it's a really good emotional song.
Also, I like. There's one by her called "Distance." I don't remember it, but I know I like it. Anyway, anyone have Bront?
Yes.
I do.
I have one. Okay, I get to go first. So he's actually the one I put demons for, because I can picture him as like he wants to not be a horrible person. So I feel like, especially after Everblaze, because I feel like Kenrick's death is kind of what changed him and kind of what made him like realize, oh, so you know things are kind of not the way that they should be, and we do need to fight. And so I don't know. I also picture him and Tarek helping Orly through. After Kenrick died a lot. I mean, even like whenever Finton reappeared, Tarek was the one who was like, Orly, don't try to attack the pyrokinetic. So,
Good idea.
the pyrokinetic holding Everblaze. Let's not do that. But for some reason, I could just see him being like, don't. And Sophie inflicted the positive emotions on him, and he's like allergic to happiness.
Yeah.
So like, don't get too close. It's dark inside. It's where my demons hide. Aiden.
I also put Imagine Dragons. I put Natural.
No, okay.
That's like Alvar.
I
feel like Alvar.
No, he's like,
That's my
yeah,
fantasy
Sophie's a
love,
natural.
or
She'll
just
figure it out, and I'll make sure she fails.
No.
No,
The lyrics.
Once you get to
You'll
Legacy, he's Miss Foster. I'm not your father, but if it was, I'd be proud.
Listen, that's my Gisela song, or Gisela, or Vespera. Yep.
Ooh, I feel like that's Alvar. Why did I think so? 1 second. So,
Okay, we'll get to them.
Alvar's not even on this.
Kylie, did you put one?
Natural.
Okay, I did keeping with my child songs and my crazy songs. Whenever I think Brunt, I think Grumpy. So it made me think of the song
Oscar.
that the grumpy old troll under the bridge sang in Dora.
I'm the grumpy
And
old troll.
that is what I put down for Brunt. The song that the grumpy troll under the bridge sang in Dora.
Do you know it?
Sort of.
I'm the
I'm the
grumpy
grumpy
old
old
troll who lives under the bridge.
Hey, I'm the grumpy old troll.
Who lives under
Who's
the
under
bridge.
the
That's the whole
bridge?
song.
They all have little
I mean,
siblings, so that's
listen.
why.
No, I watched Dora. Okay, so Dora was like my original obsession. Whenever
That's her obsession.
from the time
mine too. When
She
I
was
was
as obsessed as Keeper, probably
more obsessed because I had like an imaginary friend Boots that walked around and followed me.
I like
And my dad
Diego.
pretended to eat him, and that's whenever I first experienced grief and loss.
I actually didn't watch Dora. I watched Diego.
I was obsessed with
Ew.
Dora too, apparently, but I have no memory of it.
I have vague memories of it. It was from like whenever
She
I was
was
0
watching
till I was
all
like
day.
7.
That's where you learn to speak.
Literally all day. It's insane.
My imaginary friend was from Little Bear. What's her name? Emily.
I have no clue what Little Bear is.
Oh.
Yeah, she was my imaginary friend.
I was lonely. I had no.
I also had
You have
Wolfie.
real friends,
I
okay?
don't know who Wolfie is. I think he's from a TV show too, but his name is Wolfie. Yeah.
Wow.
That I had no imaginary friend. I had real friend. That reminds me of a conversation I had on
What?
Sunday. So sorry, Kylie said I was lonely. I had no imaginary friend. I said you had real friends.
I had Sydney.
You had
Yeah.
me.
Oof.
I did not have you.
Whoa. That was so
I mean, I was too young. Like we hadn't even met yet.
Well, we met young.
I'm
No,
remembering.
we
were
you
like
guys-
7.
Yeah, 7 is
No.
young.
Not young enough for an imaginary friend.
Okay, listen.
If you
Don't
have an
tell me that
imag-
because I had an American.
I was going somewhere with that statement. Anyway,
Serious. Okay.
I was saying that on Sunday I was talking to someone and she's like 12. She was like, "Oh yeah, I've kissed 3 boys and I've actually dated." And I was like, "Whoa."
Who?
I met a fictional
Oh.
boy once. I'm not gonna say who, but I'll tell you later. I was like, I met a fictional boy once.
Fictional? You met a fictional? I'm so confused.
Exactly, that's the whole story. I met a fictional boy once. Like, cause she was like, I've kissed these boys and I really like this one,
Jason's
but I also
saying
like this
she's
one.
lonely.
I
Oh.
was like, I met a fictional boy once.
Wow.
And this other person was like, yes, you did. And I was like, oh.
I'm so lost.
Who said yes? Oh,
Why
I
would you
can't
say
ask.
you met them?
Alright, so, yes, you did. Well, I met a fictional. I met Keith.
I'm so lost.
Oh,
You
Sydney. Sydney.
I don't get a joke. It's not funny.
Wait, you met
Okay.
Keith?
Yeah, we all met
Who
Keith.
are we on?
We read the
I feel like
books.
it's not a joke that can be
It's
explained.
not a joke. It's just a
It's
statement.
just.
See, Karis is the same as me.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Y'all are confused?
yeah.
How?
Okay, look. Okay.
you
someone,
say I
someone was like, "Oh my gosh, I have all these boyfriends and I've kissed all these guys," and Jaycie was like, "Heh,
I
couldn't
knew a
be
fake
me."
guy.
I like fictional characters though.
No,
You know
that's
what I mean?
different than saying I met
Why are
fictional
we?
characters.
Why
No,
did
but
we
it's
go
like-
from Bront to kissing people?
Okay, look, Sid. See, you know how people will be
Does
like,
anybody else
I
remember
met
when
a
Bron-
boy once. You know what I mean?
Who had Bront?
Like that's
Yeah.
impressive. She was like,
Bron
I met a fictional boy once. Makes it even sadder.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah. You know how people would be like, they'd say like, oh, I have 4 boyfriends and da da da, and I'm like, I met a guy once, but it's a fictional guy. It's never real guy.
Oh, okay.
So
I
there
I
you
see
go.
where you're going, but that did not connect.
Yeah, it doesn't. Okay.
I would
Sydney,
say-
you go with Braun. I don't know
It's
how you
okay,
got from
Jaycie,
Braun to
they're just
kissing.
slow.
Sydney, you went
Okay,
from
does
Braun.
anybody else remember
Alright,
when Bront said a
Sydney,
bad word?
You're on Bronte.
Oh, I don't have one for
Oh,
Bron.
now we got counselors swearing now.
Yes, that was Ro.
Wait, which
Ro was like, whoa, now we
It's
got
like-
counselors swearing. It's nightfall.
It's nightfall. Yeah.
Because that's when Bront
We
comes
gotta
in.
not talk over each other.
Sorry. No more Bronte.
Dead air. Did you have a Bront song?
No Bronte.
And
Okay.
Aiden pronounces it correctly. He pronounced it Bronte, and I think he's
I'm a
the
perfect
only
child.
person. Okay, Fitz.
No, I'm not.
That was an
Yes.
insult.
What do we have? 13.
Yeah.
Did anyone get one for
Stina.
Stina?
I did.
You guys are
I
twins?
did.
Aiden, what'd you get for Stina?
7 years.
All right.
Why?
That's why she has like a gang of girls, because she went out when she was 5 and met a bunch of people.
Wait.
Once I was
Remember?
7 years old, my mom
told me go next.
Okay, Sydney, what's yours?
Okay, that's
And then the
bizarre.
next one, the next line
What? Okay.
says,
We got
when
it.
I was 10, my mom
11.
11.
go get yourself a wife or you'll be lonely.
Tina,
what
you're
it
falling
said.
behind.
Sydney's turn.
Anyway,
Your turn. What is it?
Karis' turn.
Oh, you want me to go?
Yeah.
Okay, so I couldn't really think of anything for Stina, and then it came up last second, cause everybody always saw her as like the as like the evil mean bully. So then I thought of like an evil mean bully song, and what I came up with was "Rotten to the Core" from Descendants.
Oh, that's actually good.
Oh, that's what
That's
do you
not bad.
No, you pen.
Cause you know it's like one of those school bullies nobody likes and rotten to the core. This is what I thought of.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great,
Yeah,
now I
that
have that
makes
song
sense.
stuck in my head.
Mine is, I was just scrolling through my songs. Is Prima Donna is what it's called. I'm gonna read
Wait, where is it? Oh, okay, here we go. Cause I'm a prima donna girl, yeah. All I ever wanted was the world. I can't help that I need it all. The prima donna life, the rise and fall. You say that I'm kind of difficult, but it's always someone else's fault. Yep.
The
And
passion
then it goes
in that
on.
statement.
You can count on me to misbehave. Yeah, a lot of it is just like, I'm so stuck up and woo. Yeah.
Then you felt that song.
Anyway.
Is that all that you had, Christina?
Yep.
Cool. So next is Alvin, and my song for Alvin is Hakuna Matata.
Means no worries.
Best
song
of
of
the
rest
of our days.
It's our problem free
Actually.
philosophy. Hakuna Matata.
I can just see Alvin like covering his, Alvin's going crazy, just covering his ears singing that.
And Fitz is just like, I'm not related to this man.
You can call me Baldwin now.
Fitz and Bianca are just like, because they become like Baldwin.
You know what's funny? I realized that everyone that's like
Alden.
listening to this is gonna have no idea what the faces we're making are. And we're laughing at stuff, and they're just like, what's that?
Yes.
What's this?
I know, right?
Usually me and
Jaycie
Sydney
made
fill
a
it in.
strange face a second ago.
Yeah.
Is what
Fitz
happened.
and Bianca are just standing there like, oh man, please take this man away from me.
Yeah.
Chandelier head.
Alden
No,
under
you're
his breath.
drawing. Aiden's like drawing stitches on his leg.
No, it looks like a fish skeleton.
Anyway. Ew.
It does. Like in the movies, whenever they put the fish in their mouth and then they pull just the bone out, and it looks like.
Now he's making
and
a fish
well,
skeleton.
Oh yeah.
It's a
house.
tree house.
Fishbone, Aiden. Oh honey.
We're gonna have to take a picture of
got
that.
a tail over
He
there.
just threw his pin at me,
Could be
and now I
like-
feel offended.
Okay, everyone.
Okay,
focus.
chill.
Remember when it started and we were like,
Yeah.
Yeah, you warm up to the mic. Aiden, do you have anything for Alden?
Yeah, demons, but I X'd it out.
Oh, okay. Kylie? You have
Nope.
anything? Karis?
no.
Cindy?
Nope.
Oh, cool.
Hakuna
Hakuna Matata is officially Alden's theme song. Okay. Lord Cassius is the next we have written down as a possibility. Anybody get something for him?
Gisela and then Cassius.
Lonely
sorry.
man.
Gisela. Me. Who has
I
Gisela?
have Cassius.
Oh, Gisela's first, my dear.
Oh.
You have something for her?
Just natural and stronger.
Natural, yes. Okay, that's what I have. Can I read the lyrics?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This one, okay. I'm just gonna read them all. Not all of them, but Will you hold the line when every one of them has given up and given in? Tell me, in this house of mine, nothing ever comes without a consequence or a cost. Tell me. Just gonna skip that because it doesn't match. Because this house of mine stands strong. That's the price you. Why are y'all whispering?
Because I wink weird.
I swear, I talk and they tune me out.
No, I'm sorry. Karis was winking at me weird, and then she was like, the amount that I move my face.
Karen!
Continue, Sydney.
Okay, I'm gonna continue now. Guys, they're bullying me. That's the price you pay. Leave behind your heart and cast away. Just another product of today. Rather be the hunter than the prey. And you're standing on the edge face up because you're a natural. A beating heart of stone. You gotta be so cold to make it in this world. Yeah, you're a natural. Living your life cutthroat. You gotta be so cold. Yeah, you're a natural.
Can I interject? I think the reason that this song reminded me of Alvar,
Oh, I
who
can see
isn't,
it.
he's not on our list, but in this house of mine, nothing ever comes without a consequence or cost. Tell me, will the stars align? Will heaven step in? Will it save us from our sin? Because this house of mine stands strong. That's like Alvar, especially if he knew about the whole Everglyn thing, which I don't see why it was that big of a deal, but I could see why with the Vackers being celebrities and then all of a sudden being like mutant troll breeders.
It's the same to me for Gisela because of the house and will my family prevail with Keith and her legacy.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just a very never seen song, especially
Yeah.
with the whole theme of the elves not being able to deal with guilt. And it's like, you gotta be so cold to make it in this world.
Yeah. That's called numbing. Vespera. Okay, Aiden, do you have anything for Cassius?
Yeah. Lonely man. It's just an instrumental.
It's from Incredible Hulk.
Oh, but that kind of makes sense. It's like for a moment, Cassius' composure crumbled, and Sophie saw the man who was missing his wife and had lost his wife and his son in a day, but then it came back and it was a cold, empty expression. Something like that. So yeah, lonely.
That's
I would like a Cassius redemption arc.
yeah, that would be cool.
I mean, he's better than,
I'd take it.
yeah, I think it.
Kylie, you got anything? Karis?
For who?
Cassius?
No.
Sydney?
Nope.
Cool. So Aiden, he's a lonely man.
Yes.
All right, number 17, Fenton.
Mine is
So I put down radioactive just because it's like, you know, whenever he opens his eyes from the Everglades, it's like I'm waking up to ash and dust. I wipe my brow and I set my rest. I'm breathing in the chemicals.
Dude, I wrote that down too.
It's just like that just kind of gave me like the Fenton, like, and then he like breathes and I just imagine like Fenton opening his eyes and it's like this is where it begins. Or what is
And
it?
like in my fan fiction where
Yes, and so it begins. Yes, and Fenton smiled as the light.
Oh yeah,
pieces.
I wrote that down for me too.
Good job, Aiden. Kylie, you got anything for Fenton?
No.
Karis.
Okay. I do. So
I'm scared.
It's Set Fire to the Rain by Adele. Cause the chorus.
Oh, I thought of that one time.
I set fire to the rain, watched it pour as it touched your face. Will it burn?
Wait. I can't hear her.
I set fire to the rain, watch it pour as I touched your face. Will it burn while I cried, cause I heard it screaming out your name. I set fire to the rain, and I threw us into the flames. When it fell, something died, cause I knew that was the last time.
Wait.
The last time. But the best part is it says something died. Kendrick. Haha. I'm kidding.
No,
You knew
guys,
that was
that's
coming.
Brant. That's Brant and
Whoa,
Jolie.
you're right, though.
That's what I was
Read
thinking.
it
that.
again so they can think about Brant.
I set fire to the rain, watched it pour as it touched your face. Well, it burned while I cried, cause I heard it screaming out your name. I set fire to the rain, and I threw us into the flames. When I fell, something died, cause I knew that was the last time.
Oh, that's so...
But actually, it makes the rest of it sound, I let it fall in my heart. As it fell, you rose to claim it. It was dark and I was over. But my hands are strong, my knees are far too weak to stand in your arms. But there's a side to you that I never knew. That all the things you say, they were never true. But I set fire to the rain, watch the pours of touch.
So it's Jolie and then Brant. There's a side to you I never knew, and then Brant takes over and is like, I said fire.
Oh,
Wow.
I don't know this song. I need to hear it now.
We can listen to it later. Yeah. But yeah, it's I love Adele. I listen to her.
I love
activity.
Adele too. Louis Capaldi and Adele.
Yeah. And Imagine Dragons.
Y'all have such different music tastes.
Karis doesn't like Imagine Dragons.
All right. Did you have something for Fenton?
No.
All right. So the next one is Kenrick.
I don't have it.
And just to prepare you, if you're get ready for Dedrick jokes. Okay, my only Kenrick one was that one that I said, I surrender. There's so much life I have left to live, and this fire is burning still. It's kind of like, him kind of processing that it's going to be the end of his life, and it's really sad when you look at it like that. When I watch you look at me, I think I could find the will to stand for every dream, give up the solid ground, to give up the fear within of what would happen if they ever knew I'm in love with you. So yeah, this is kind of sad. But now prepare yourself for the Dedrick jokes. Aiden?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to write a
Excuse me
Dedrick
while I
joke.
turn off my empathy.
Yeah, I'm so sorry for Kendrick fans. It is Ring of Fire.
I fell into a burning ring of fire. Okay.
I went down, 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 and the flames went higher.
And it burned, burn.
Okay, but here's the thing. Why can I see Kendrick loving that video?
I know, right? If he's actually alive, he'd be jamming to it like, yo, my thing's on.
And Orly's just sitting there like
No.
pale.
Ghost is just like, yeah.
And Orly's
likes
just
my
like
face.
paling, and then he's like, "Oh, sorry, Aura."
Kind of joking.
So y'all know "Burn" from Hamilton, but just the
No,
chorus.
I don't like him.
I don't know it. No.
I'm watching it burn.
Oh wait, no.
Kylie. That's so mean.
Not that's a Fenton song, not a Kenrick song.
No, that's a Jolie song.
Ooh. Sad. Okay, mine is, of course, another Dedrick one. This is actually, be surprised, a Christian song by David Crowder, and it's called "You Are My Joy." But it goes, and he set me on fire. I am burning alive with this breath in my lungs. I'm coming undone, and I cannot hold it in. Remain composed. Love's taking over me, so I propose the letting myself go. And he set me on fire. I am burning alive with his breath in my lungs.
Sydney, do you have anything?
And then it goes to "You Are My Joy, You Are My Joy," but then it goes back to "And he set me on fire."
Okay.
I can't decide whether to laugh or cry.
David Crowder.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
And I need to catch my breath. Give me a moment.
David Crowder has the most vivid,
But they're good.
Oh, and here's my other one. "Wildfire" by David Crowder. Wildfire came down from the mountain. Wildfire came down on me. Wildfire. Wildfire, come set me free. This is my Kendrick
I
song.
apologize.
They're
Okay.
so funny.
And
Who
I
do we
thought
have
mine was
now?
Do you
We have
any Kendrick
Alina.
songs? Do you have any Kendrick songs?
No.
Okay, Alina, and I think this
I have
I
Alina.
think Alina's the last one.
No, there are two more.
Then Grady and
Grady.
Grady.
If anyone has any.
I
I
have
didn't have
Alina.
one. Aiden
I
knows
had-
every single person.
I sort of had it. I don't remember the lyrics from it, but it's that song. It's like if I ain't got you, I don't want anything. I can just imagine Alina being bitter.
Yeah.
Yeah, just being bitter about her breakup with Alden, singing that, but singing it in a snobby way. I don't want anything if I don't have you. Like stopping the wedding.
That is
And they're just all like-
Mendez?
Who knows?
Let's see. Who sings "If I Ain't Got You"?
I might
Alicia
have
Keys.
one.
It's Alicia Keys.
Oh, okay. There's one like that by Shawn Mendes.
The lyrics are.
Ada just winked at me again.
Good grief, Aiden.
Okay.
You good there? No, some people. Let me find it. Like the part that I was like, that's kind of her. Some people want it all, but I don't want nothing if I don't got you, baby. I can just see her standing up at Alden's wedding and sing that. Some people want diamond rings, some just want everything, but everything means nothing if I ain't got you. And everyone's just sitting there at the wedding like, okay, let's take this crazy woman out.
Anyone else have Alina?
Me.
Okay.
So I have
Jaycie,
two.
don't
I
fight
have
around.
somebody that you used to know
Yeet.
and someone like you.
Somebody that I used
And someone like you. I had that for Dex too, but someone like you whenever Alden dumped her.
Well, see, the problem, Alden didn't dump her. She was creepy. But let's be honest. But no, it's what was I gonna say? Oh right, because I said that to Sydney one time, and Sydney's like, "I wish nothing but the best for you, Alina." I don't think
Yeah.
so.
I wish nothing but the worst for you.
Yeah, that's why I didn't put that one down for
Her
me.
turns to Della. I want nothing but the worst for you.
So the same one I said for Stina. Did I skip anyone?
Me.
Oh, I didn't.
Oh, sorry. Okay, so I found two random ones while I was searching up. There's one called "You're the One That I Want," and some of the words are the same. Like, I need a man. My heart's set on you. Nothing left for me to do. Like, that's after they broke up or whatever. And then there's another one called "You'll Think of Me," I think, and it's like, take your records, take your freedom, take your memories. I don't need them. Take your space, take your reasons, but you'll think of me.
We're still on Alina, right?
Yeah.
You skipped me.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know you had one. What's yours?
Okay. Well, I literally just thought of this because I was like, oh, Jaycie, I have an idea now because of Jaycee's. Heather by Conan Gray.
No.
Yes. And, see, one of the verses says, watch as she stands with her holding your hand, put your arm around her shoulder, now I'm getting colder. But how could I hate her? She's such an angel, but then again, I kind of wish she were dead. As she walks by, what a sight for sore eyes, brighter than the blue sky. She's got you mesmerized while I die.
That one's good. Wow.
Good
Yeah.
job.
My 3 second.
Does anybody have Grady or Vespera?
Wait, I have Alina.
Oh yeah, I know. I just want to know if anybody wrote it.
Me too.
I am bullied. Okay. I'm just kidding. So it's just the same one I did for Alina, but a different verse. Or not Alina, for Stina, but a different verse. Would you do I can just hear it in her voice. Would you do anything for me? Buy a big diamond ring for me? Would you get down on your knees for me? Pop that pretty question right now, baby. Beautiful.
This is why Alden dumped her because somebody's like, wait, why did Alina and Alden break up? And Fitz is like, she was being pushy or something.
Beauty queen on a silver screen, living like I'm in a dream. I know I've got a big ego. I really don't know why it's such a big deal, though.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
Good.
Do you have Grady or Vespera?
There's a song. Oh, if I was you, I'd want to be me too.
Oh,
I could just see.
I wanna be me too.
I could see Alina and or Stina singing that.
Oh yeah.
Or
Tiana as.
Bianca whenever she's mean. Yeah.
Ew, why are you wearing my dress?
Yeah. What was I gonna say? Oh right. So Grady's the next one. You finished all your. Okay, cool. So Grady's the next one. So this song kind of is a cross between Keith and Grady in my mind. I could see Keith saying it to Fitz, or I could see Grady just saying it to Phil and whichever guy likes Sophie right now. But I'm just gonna read the chorus. The song is called "If You Love Her." As the chorus is, take it, if she gives you your heart, don't you break it. Let your arms be the place she feels safe in. She's the best thing that you'll ever have, and she'll love you if you love her like that. So I could see, or on days when it feels like the whole world might cave in, stand side by side and make it. She's the best thing that you'll ever have. She'll love you if you love her like that. I could see Keith just saying that to Fitz, or Grady saying it to Keith.
Yeah.
I could see like a transition where
Exactly.
Keith is singing it to Fitz, and then you
That's
see like
what
Sophie
my
crying,
dad did, too.
then you see Grady singing it to Keith.
Yes.
Oh, I love that. Okay.
Oh my God.
Aiden, you got anything for Grady? Kind of
Heart.
I know, I love it. It's so cute.
Are we done?
Anyone else have anything for Grady?
No.
I got
I do
got
have
a
an
Vesper.
extra character, and then I'll go back, but
Okay, who's the extra character?
Wiley.
Okay.
I thought of it because I thought of say something for Wiley because both of his parents, his mom died, his dad's mind shattered. So say something, I'm giving up on you.
He's like waiting for his dad to answer
Yeah,
him. Just
like I just thought that was sad. Then my go back is it's a song it's called "Truth Be Told" by Matthew S. I thought of it. I don't know who it exactly before, but it's line number 1. You're supposed to have it all together, and when they ask how you're doing, just smile and tell them never better. Line number 2, everybody's life is perfect except yours, so keep your messes and your wounds and your scars and your secrets safe with you behind closed doors. I say I'm fine, yeah I'm fine, oh I'm fine, hey I'm fine, but I'm not, I'm broken, and when it's out of control I say it's under control, but it's not, and you know it. I don't know why it's so hard to admit it when being honest is the only way to fix it. There's no failure, no fall, there's no sin you don't already know, so let the truth be told.
Keith. That's Keith.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
The only
It could fit for a lot of
Also,
characters.
yeah, that's why I didn't put it for any specific character. It was just like everybody.
That's why it's a good song. It fits
Yeah.
for like a lot of people.
That's why I
real
really
people.
like it.
So Vespera, I don't have like a sealed in stone song, but just like the words Stone Cold. I don't mean the whole song Stone Cold by Demi Lovato because I feel like that could tie into a few different characters. But Vespera just like Stone Cold in general because she's numb. Anybody else have anything for Vespera?
Natural, but that's it.
Cool. All right, so that was fun. You guys were insane, but it was really fun actually.
Yeah.
It was gonna be an entertaining episode,
Oh,
and it's
for
like
sure.
it's an hour and a half, so it's like the perfect length.
It's gonna be fun to edit.
Well, we're not gonna have to edit much, hopefully. I just have to
Yeah.
check this one timestamp. Well, cool. Thank you guys for listening. Hopefully you enjoyed it.
was
Hopefully it
fun.
wasn't too crazy or confusing. Maybe we'll have these
Karen
crazies
was like,
back on.
surprise. I might go back and listen to the podcast for once.
Yeah, Karis doesn't.
I've listened to a couple.
So here's what
Meaning-
I'm gonna say.
She
I
listened to
don't
the
have
intro.
time.
Uh-huh.
No, I listened to like 2 or 3, but I don't have a lot of time.
True. Aiden is our biggest fan, and
Yeah. He just linked it.
I saw it that time.
Aiden listens to every single one. He's left reviews as Dex on Apple Podcasts.
Mm-hmm.
He's a great listener. He's one of our greatest fans.
Yep, and he remembers it more than we do.
Yeah, he'll quote it to us, and we're like, wait, we didn't say that. Oh,
And if you're looking at reviews on our Apple Podcasts, I'm Rufus, spelled with 2 U's. And I just left them a review so they could feel good.
Yeah, one time.
I'm kidding.
And then she changed her review to like one
Because she made me
star.
mad. She made me
Yeah,
mad.
Jaycie made me mad and she changed her review.
If you make me
1
mad,
star.
I would change it to half a star.
Oh.
Anyway,
Enjoy.
enjoy. Thank you. I didn't know how to finish that out. Thank you, Karis. Bye, guys. Thank you for listening to the Forbidden Cities podcast. Leave us a review and tell a friend about the podcast if you liked us. Email us with comments and episode suggestions at theforbiddencitiespodcast@gmail.com. And to follow us on Instagram, just search @Forbidden Cities Podcast.